Did Sendo have the right strategy going into this fight? Let's talk about it. But first, I want your chin down, your hands up. Ready? Box! Alright, back another banger of a chapter. Chapter 1496 titled Beat Him to the Punch. Now, starting off, we see it Sendo's back as his corner's coach is thinking to himself, the beginning will be crucial. Ricardo's for sure going to scope me out. Going to be scoping him out. Which is normally stuck. Ricardo kind of plays like a sniper. He likes to get out, download you first, get the data right, and then defeat you. He's a computer after all. He's get the data first, run through his ones and zeros, and then he takes you out. Authors Note said that WBA World Featherweight title match starts now. Allegedly, right? Allegedly, it just started two chapters ago. Going on, it says Tiger and Champion. Who will make the first move? His coach is still thinking. Distance, speed, destructive power. He'll spend some time gathering intel first, and that's our opening. We just ain't gonna let you analyze us all leisurely. Rush him, crowd him, pounce on him. See Sendo running forward, this is back. And out of nowhere, PAH! That ghost jab is unleashed. One jab from Ricardo pushes Sendo back. But to be fair, Ricardo stepped into and put some weight behind it. It wasn't just a regular light touching jab. It was some oomph behind it. See Sendo's being pushed back. We see Date and Takamura say, and then we see Ippo was already sweating hard. Like, Ricardo-san, he's scared. We see Sendo's face as his feet is skirting back and stopping himself, trying to break after such a hard hit. Also, I love Sendo's new outfit. I know I'm liking that we are finally, because my last time we see him anyway. He has another outfit. This one, this time we fought Alfredo, and now here, like, I like the switch up. The little, because they don't fight as often as other manga, you could say. They fight like every other day or every other arc, so I get a chance to switch up. I do actually enjoy seeing that. Just a small thing. Also, Sendo's the tiger on Sendo's back of his new robe, that's available in one of the video games. So I don't know if Morcalis went back to see what designs they had picked out. It's always been in the planning. Most likely always been in the planning, but I like those little touches like that, kind of like simulate the game if you have it. Anywho's, we see Ricardo stepping forward and landing another jab. Bang! Step forwards again. Bam! Another jab. He always puts him in 3 before he pauses. We learned that from Billy McCullum during that fight. And the announcer says, and it's the champion making the first move. He beats Sendo to the punch with a barrage of 3 quick lefts. Carl looks up again. And next one is Sendo, who throws out a smash that slices through the air. It hits the back of Ricardo's glove and it still gives him damage through the guard. Boom. He's pushed back. You just see throbbing. And Sendo's rolling up his hand, getting ready that bolo punch ready. Ricardo looks at him unfazed as his glove is throbbing still. Then you get a picture. Sendo begins to walk down Ricardo. His hair sticking up too. I like the little look they gave him, this spiky hair. Hopefully it comes into play later on in the match. His hair stands up and gets those crazy eyes again. Anyway, Sendo's thinking, so that's your game plan, huh? Ricardo's thinking, it'd be an issue if I let him dictate the pace, which I said, you let Sendo take the pace, it's over for you. You can implant fear in you, he has that cartoony strength, you gotta stop him before he gets there. The crowd say, ooh, whoa, and they have a good old-fashioned bang out. The announcer says, a punch out from the get-go. They're planted at center ring, and from mid-range, they trade terrifying punches back and forth. Audience says, that's crazy. Did you see this coming? Isn't he a watch and wait kind of guy? And Ippo's speechless. Miyata says, what do you think? Ippo says, Ricardo-san's punches, they're much stronger than usual. And Mari says, you're saying he's on an attack? And Miyata goes, don't let him do what he wants. I'm guessing that'll be the overall theme of this match. Bang! He finally gets in the left hand on Sendo. We see him snap his head back. Announcer says, a precision left like a sniper shot, and Sendo's head flies back. The opening hit goes to the champion. Sendo still wobbled, trying to keep himself, trying to break himself. Carl rushes forward, and Sendo throws out another smash. Whoosh, boom, and pushes Ricardo back this time. It's a good back and forth. And the announcer says, and the challenger bites right back without care. That punch would have changed history if it landed. Sendo's thinking, that's what I was planning from the start. A punch out is fine by me. As we see a silhouette of a tiger on the back, it's the predator instinct is coming out. And he throws out a right hand directly at the champion. It hits Ricardo and he's pushed back through the guard. It says the challenger forces his way back. The challenger forces his way back. As Ricardo begins stepping again, Sendo goes after the attack. And Sendo's coach says, "Don't fall back, Sendo. He picked this fight, so give it to him." Sendo says, "Oh." And Ricardo stops himself and begins moving forward again. He's throwing out his jabs. The announcer says, but the champion keeps him pinned down. He lets loose another left and stops the challenger dead in his tracks. No, wait. And the champion is advancing. He threw a left to stop Sendo. He's throwing another one to put him down. And he's bam, bam, bam. 3 quick lefts hit Sendo's guard, not through it. The coach is stressing out. Announcer says, "What a shocking opening round. It's gone completely awry from our commentator's predictions." And Takamura stinks. And we have a break next week. Woo! Woo! Fire banger chapter. 3 claps for the chapter. First off, I'm happy we finally got the match started because it's been taking entirely too long to get this going. It did start off like I thought it would. And Ricardo taking the pace is good. I did think Sendo would be more of a patient this time, just kind of watching and downloading, but it's not really his style, so no change up there. But came for Sendo's fights, to expect with Sendo's fights. He's a ballroom brawler, always throwing hooks. I'm loving this fight. It's going well. Yeah, I still think it's 4 rounds. What do you guys predict? Put it in the comments below. And let me know how I did in this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and vote on the community page. I'll catch you in the next round.
I am so sorry and ashamed of what I did. I don't know how I can ever make it up to you, but How can you forgive me so easily? I thought you would be furious with me.
I was never angry with you. I was sad because I was afraid you lost your way.
I did lose my way.
But you found it again. And you did it by yourself.